Welcome back. Now, self-esteem is how you feel about yourself or the opinion you have about yourself. Joining us now to explore how self-esteem impacts our lives is relationship therapist and life coach, Samantha Adams. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you, Zoraida. Thank you for having me.
So, Sam, I want to ask you, what is the difference between self-worth and self-esteem?
Self-worth is actually the way you believe in yourself, Zoraida.
Okay.
You know, it's how you value yourself.
Okay.
In other words, you know that you are valued, you are loved, and that you actually, you are worthy of having love and respect.
Yes, I love that.
And it's very deep, whereas self-esteem is more fragile. You know, it comes sometimes from outside sources more than self-worth.
So in other words, others can impact our self-esteem.
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
How do we cultivate resilience in terms of that so that we can become resilient beings that have high levels of self-esteem so that we don't allow other people to impact us?
Right. Well, it's all about looking after oneself.
Okay.
So it starts with yourself. So you have to be positive. You need to forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be encouraging. Just sort of boost yourself up to be able to have that high level of self-esteem and self-worth.
Yes.
So that you know who you are as a person.
So, Sam, one of the big trends, I would say, in the last couple of years has been this term self-care, right? And on social media, you see something called Self-Care Sunday. And in terms of the visual of that, it's kind of like running yourself a bath or meditating or relaxing or, lighting a candle. But that's not really self-care, is it? What is real self-care when you really take care of yourself? Can you give us the steps that someone would take? If I was a client in your practice and I came to you and my self-esteem and my self-care was really low, what were the practical tips you would give me aside from taking a delicious bath on a Sunday?
All those things are important, though, Zoraida. I love taking a bath on a Sunday.
Me time.
Yes, absolutely. And it starts with that. You know, as a mother, as a wife, you need to take care of yourself. I always say take care of yourself so your bucket can be full. That you can, give to others and be the best mom, be the best wife that you possibly can be. So for everybody, I think it's different self-care. It depends on you as an individual. But I think it also starts with the mind. You have to make sure that you have, your mind is clear, that you have positivity in your mind.
I love that. I love that because no amount of baths is going to make you feel positive in terms of your cognition and your thoughts, right?
Yes.
It's something that you've got to cultivate.
That's right, every day. It's the same with eating healthy. You have to feed your body with healthy nutritional supplements, fruit, vegetables, all those things. We love to have junk food, and that's a treat, I say.
Yeah.
But, everything about ourselves is componental. So it's about your mind, your spirit, and your body.
Okay. Where do we start?
I think we definitely start with your mind.
Okay.
That affects your thinking, and obviously your thinking then affects your self-esteem and your self-worth.
And what would you say the road to that is? So, for example, what I often find is that you can get confident parents who are a great example, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the children are picking up on that in terms of their younger years, because they're so, they tend to be impacted, like we were saying earlier on, by the school ground or what other people think of them. So if you are, for example, going through your teenage years, what would your strategy be in order to cultivate positive thoughts?
Well, firstly, I would say surround yourself with positive people. Choose your friends, the people that you hang out with.
Okay.
Because it's always, about the people that are around you is who you actually become.
Okay.
So it's almost like birds of a feather that flock together. It really does happen. So if you are around positive people, you become positive.
Yeah. I like that. Our environment plays such a big role in terms of how we feel about ourselves. And, there's so much that has to do with changing your environment. When you change your environment, you can change the way you feel. And I have to share, I read this lovely stat that says that on a daily basis, we have between 70,000 and 80,000 thoughts per day. And 90% of those thoughts are the thoughts we think every single day on repeat. So if we don't actively make a change to go, this is a negative thought that I'm going to change, then you tend to think about the negative thought every single day. So it's so vital, isn't it, that you catch yourself in a moment where you are having low thoughts about yourself and you shift that immediately.
Absolutely. You have to shift it right when it comes into your mind. Don't allow it to take power and take hold of your thoughts.
Thank you so much, Sam. Remember, self-worth is the cornerstone of personal growth and fulfilling relationships. We hope that this has been an insightful conversation that has inspired you to embark on your own journey with renewed confidence and self-assurance. Stay tuned, because later in the show, we're going to teach you how to use positive affirmations to boost your self-esteem.